Warwick, or the Rafter Zun, has been known in League of Legends as one of the most rushed down fighter tanks known to man, but today he have made his way into 2SKO, with this being one of the most insane character designs we have seen in the fighting game in the past months and maybe years. We have to talk about everything he has. So in this Warwick guide, we'll be talking about his game plan, his buttons, his specials, combos, and just overall giving y'all tips on how to actually play the character. And without wasting more time, let's get straight up into it. Now, before we actually get inside of Warwick's buttons, specials, and even combos, we have to talk about his general game plan. Warwick is a rush down character, which means that he's going to be mainly playing the game at close range to medium range most of the time, and that's where he's best suited at. But he used character specific tools like mix-ups and mind games in order to open up the opponent, and you could just keep running the same thing. But the only thing is, he's not like other characters to where, you know, they just normally playing the game. When Warwick is actually hitting you, he builds up the icon on the bottom left, which is his passive, Bloodlust. Now what Bloodlust basically do, it gives you character specific options or just enhance your character specific tools. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later on, but we have to talk about how to actually achieve Bloodlust. Now Bloodlust, you're able to achieve it off of any hit, but there's certain moves that actually speeds up the process when it comes to, you know, just getting this passive. Now I'm gonna show you some examples. If I do hit them with a normal hit, right, you see how the meter just builds up slow? But if I do hit them with like just a special tool, finishing that special tool, almost 25% of the bar has been filled by doing the special tool. He also have down special tool that also gives him a lot of meter, as you of course see. This special does not give him Bloodlust. I want to make sure people know that, so that way they don't waste their time. But if you are coordinated with your assist core, well, it's gonna be a little bit. It's a little bit difficult to actually hit this. I'm letting y'all know this now. A little bit coordinated with the assist core. Oh, I tagged out. Hold on, give me a second. I'm lagging. Give me a second. It builds a lot of meter, so make sure y'all just stay in tune for that when it comes to, you know, some of the combos. But the whole point of this Bloodlust is once you actually achieve it, you could do things that you've never been able to do before. For example, this normal move right here. Let me show you this normal move. For a special one, it's just a normal headbutt. But when you are actually in Bloodlust, if you're close enough, you could get an unreactable cross up, and it actually combos, and it's super fast. Like who's stopping that? Who's stopping that? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We're on the opposite side now. Like who's stopping that? Especially when you have like a recent character like Blitzcrank. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. But your whole entire game plan is to use mix-up and tools, and then sooner or later, if you are playing for it, you have to achieve Bloodlust. Now Bloodlust also, which is crazy, and this is what I was actually laughing before I started making this video, is that certain options like this, he's able to just combo off of. Usually, you know, it was to stop at something like, you know, just a few moves, but now because you are in Bloodlust, your assist turns into an actual, like a mix-up, like a problem, because you are able to tag in from your assist and go into a mix-up from your block stun. Get him with him. Boo 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 boo. Do some Bloodlust. This will probably do, like, if I don't have the blood meter, this is just a normal combo, y'all. Normal unoptimal combo. I just want to show y'all this. Normal unoptimal combo does 50%, 75% charge. Also, if you are not like hitting your opponent, this meter actually goes down. So make sure y'all just, you know, just keep enforcing your game plan. Literally keep enforcing your game plan, but do it a little bit smart, so that way, you know, you don't get punished as much, you don't get hit as much, and you're also able to enforce your mix-up in my games to continue to play Warwick. Now, other than that, let's get into all of his buttons. Now let's talk about Warwick's buttons. We're going to be going through every single one of his buttons, so that way you know all of his light, mediums, and heavy and what they actually are used for. We're going to be using a brand new frame meter, so that way it's easier to actually explain what's negative and what's not. And if you don't know nothing about frame data, I'm going to be explaining it. Now when I say that a move is negative, that means that no matter what, if you throw out that move, it's just a bad time to actually throw out that move, you just get punished for free damage, but it's a frame specific thing. We're going to break this down slowly surely, so that way nobody get their brain overstimulated. We're gonna be making a way more in-depth video later on, probably this week, but we have to lock in the basis of all of his moves. Now for his frame meter, because this brand new frame meter, like we gotta use it, is right here. We're going to be focusing on startup and recovery. On the top left, as you'll of course see by frame, that's how negative moves basically is. If it is -8, -9, -10, etc., that means it's punishable. You shouldn't be throwing it out so recklessly. Now we have standing light punch, which is -1, which means that you are safe. You cannot get hit. You can block, you can combo to other things, but you are -1. Now it's very difficult to actually punish this because if you course see by the blue frames, there's not a lot of them. It's only 11, so you have an option to actually block on whiff. You know, you can move away, etc. Crouching light punch is the same thing. 2 more frames of recovery. A little bit slower, way slower than actually 1 frame slower than the standing jab, which is kind of sick because now he have a 7-frame punish. Wow, I didn't even realize that. We have standing medium punch, which is -4, which means that you are safe, and crouching medium punch. These moves, as you can see by the dark blue, is very punishable on whiff. So if you start getting to a high level, you're like, yo, why am I getting hit? Why they reacted to this is because on whiff it's very difficult to just not look at this and be like, okay, I'm gonna press a button on this. It's very difficult. Like literally, if you look at somebody just do a slow move like this, they're gonna run up to you and press a button. Now we have standing heavy. Standing heavy is -8, which means that Alawi is able to jab it if she want to, and if somebody was playing WARWICK, they're able to jab also. But what's goes a little bit wild is the launcher. Now the launcher is -9. This goes a little bit wild because a lot of people just use this. You're able to use it in a block stream because it is cancelable, but this is -9. Don't just commit to this because no matter what, everybody jab, I'm pretty sure, is basically hit it. And then we have down forward heavy, which is a sweep. Now this sweep is basically used in order to catch somebody and actually trick them, but it's mainly used for like if somebody is doing retreating guard. If you do not know what retreating guard basically is, let's record this. Hold on, let's record Alawi just backing up like this. Right, we're gonna have that going on, and if I do hit her, she should be backing up. Oh, let me do this. Let me go to what is it? Reversals, enable this. So if I do hit, oh my god, she's not moving. Yo, she's not. Wow, she have to block first. As you'll close see retreating guard. Retreating guard right there. You can't retreating guard because you actually just get tripped. And it's GG's if somebody is just not using their brain. I'm trying to mash on the right timing. Boom, somebody not using their brain. This move is extremely good for doing. An option to actually just catch that. Option to actually just catch the retreating guard. But other than that, this move is -11, so don't just be like throwing it out for the love of the game. Now we have to get on into the specials. Now the way how we're gonna actually talk about these moves is we're gonna talk about the normal moves, and then we're gonna talk about the bloodlust version of the moves if it does have a bloodlust version. Because like I said, when you have this passive fall down all the way, the moves actually change. So now we're gonna talk about the Rage of the Beast, which is his normal run. Now this running attack right here is just a headbutt that is projectile involved. It's -8, which means that it's, you know, you're able to punch it, but if you do hold it, it is projectile involved. The run itself is projectile involved, not the move. But when we are actually in bloodlust, this move is still negative, but the only thing is that if you're close enough, you can get a complete cross up. Now this cross up is unreactable because I'm gonna show y'all. Like you're not doing nothing against that. Like literally, like that is insane. Like doing this off a jab into that, like these options is insane. Like insane. So like come on, let's be honest. Like stopping some of that is going to be a little bit weird. Your brain going to be clustered, like clustered, buster, whatever you want to use is going to be GG. Make sure I use this move like when you think you're gonna hit the cross up, or at least have your assist ready because it is negative. Like I said, we have Claw the Beast, which is basically just his run. He have options out of his run, which is he's able to just do the headbutt, do this overhead right here, and you're also able to just jump out of it. And jump gives you the primal leap, and with this primal leap you get mixed up option out of it. Now this primal leap, the way how they just normally access it, it's basically off a down special 1. Now down special 1, you're gonna be, I'm telling you, doing this in neutral is insane if they're not ready for it. But down special 1, you're able to just hold it, If you hold it and you actually are like is next to the wall, look, next to the wall, you can hold the wall like this and fall down. Literally situations from right here. So I could pull you out the corner. That gives me cross up because now you're not in the corner no more. If we are here, look, the situation now we're in the sandwich mix up and you actually have to guess. So difficult to actually deal with. But other than that, we have primal leap. That if you are next to the wall, you just hold the button, you can cling onto the wall. Now we have options out of this. Now we have light, which is just dive right here. It's like a demon flip. You do it correctly, hold on, do it correctly, it is +1. But I think if you do it a little bit lower, you know, it adds more plus range. We also have this overhead right here. It is negative if you just hit it on like very early, but if you hit a super low, +5, +4, etc. The lowest you hit it, it's like +10. Yep, right there. Now we also have the command grab right here, which fills up your bar super fast, which is just down heavy. That right there, a little bit insane. Make sure I stay in tune for that. You know what I mean? There's going to be certain combos and situations to where people actually just exploit this, but make sure I just stay locked there for that. A lot of people's going to be posted tag. And then we also, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it for that move, for the primal leap. Now we have a Feral Feign. Now this move right here is basically just a go-getter. I call it the go-getter because you're going to be jumping and getting it. You're going to be jumping again. So this whole move right here is basically just jump over a projectile or jump over something. You're able to cross up somebody. Like how Yasuo will be doing his jump up into assist call. He had the same thing. And it puts him in a way better like option, like a way better like mix up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to jump up. Different mix-ups, etc. We also have his forward special too. If you are knocked down to the ground, I'm gonna get a lot of to stop blocking now because now we're just gonna start talking about these buttons. If you're to the ground, somebody hit you with a feral leap, you do forward special 2, you're able to combo this into super, build a good amount of bar. But that knocks OTG, so you're able to pick somebody up off the ground. We have spinning slicer, which is just tapping circle over and 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 over in the air. Hold on, this is that right there. But if you're on the floor, this is called savage slices. My fault. Savage slashers. My fault. We also have Bloodseeker, which is this right here, which is air DP. It beats almost every single. I think it beats every option out of the air. So just using this as a whole is way more reliable to beating up, you know, people that's doing a lot of jumping. You're able to pop Fury off of this too. You can call assist off of this if you are like a little bit ready for it. You build a decent amount of ball for that. And then we also have the primal climb. I think I showed the primal climb, but I'm going to show it again a little bit more in depth. So doing this off of just normal is going to be a little bit weird, but you have options too. You have the same primal leap options. You can hit somebody with that. Oh, hold on. Oh, you can hit somebody with light. Oh, hit somebody with medium. Yo, cling onto the wall. Hit somebody with medium. You can hit somebody with the command grab. You can also drop down. You can also leap. So depending on the situation, I don't know who's going to be using this leap. Maybe they just know something. I don't know. Maybe they could just do leap. I don't know when somebody would actually use leap. And then other than that, when you have a fury, not fury, but when you have bloodlust or the OTG pickup, the feral bite, you get this. You actually get same side instead of switching, which is the same to me. I like that. I like that a lot. Now we're going to be talking about the supers, and then we're going to give you some combos, and then I'll send you off about your way. Now for the supers, we have the super right here that I'm pretty sure you are actually able to DP. But one thing I will say for a fact is that this super does not build bloodlust. I'm going to show y'all. This is your most damaging super, but it does not build bloodlust. Right? The super that actually does build bloodlust is the special 2 super. The level 1 special 2 super. As you of course see on the bottom left. Also, if you do pop level 3, at level 3, you immediately get your bloodlust installed. So that is going to help out a lot. So make sure y'all use that, you know, for any combos. The way how I've been doing it is, I'm gonna show you this combo. And that connects. And does a good amount of damage too. 775, basically 77%, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I like adding him right there, or you could just do this into this. To that way you could build a little bit more gauge, and then they cannot roll forward. They actually have to wake up with something, and if they wake up with like just blocking, it's just normal. If they wake up with a wake up attack, I mean, you just get punished like that. I literally don't have to commit to it because I'm right here. The wake up option, it won't be able to actually hit me. So it's just a lot of mix-ups and just mind games when it comes to just playing against this character. So now we're gonna give y'all a few combos, then I'm gonna send y'all off about y'all day. Now what we are going to do is I'm gonna give y'all a corner combo, a mid-screen combo, a bloodlust combo, and I'm also give y'all a combo to where it automatically puts you on bloodlust, like 100% bloodlust combo. Because that's going to be your basically your game plan is to do mix-ups and everything, and then achieve bloodlust and then go absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna start with the corner, even though I should start with the mid-screen, but I feel like everybody is going to be wanting a corner combo for some point or reason. So I'm going to be explaining it as best as I can as I'm doing the combo, so make sure y'all lock it with me. The first moves, you're going to do medium heavy, down heavy, just like that. Now with that, medium heavy, down heavy. Now with that, we're going to do down special 1, and we're going to delay that fall into medium. And I'll put it together into medium. Now when you fall after the medium, you're going to do medium down heavy. You're going to do medium down heavy. Hold on. Medium down heavy into medium heavy. Medium heavy, and then special 1. Now let's put it together. You're gonna do forward special 2, forward special 2, right? And it's gonna put this grab right here, or do that grab right there. Now you have different options out of this. You can do this right here, or you could do special 2, special 1. Gives you the same hits. Look at the damage. And then I'll give you 153, and then this gives you 141. So if you really want to, you can do the optimal, but I just like keeping my stuff safe. So messed that up. Let's try to hit the optimal. See, that's a little bit hard to hit the optimal because you're pressing it immediately unless you're sliding your finger. Like it's for your pressing it immediately. So yeah, I just recommend to do that combo specifically for the corner. So when it comes to doing the grab combo, I'm literally just doing this. I'm not even gonna lie. You're able to get the optimal and just get the extra slash in between like that, but it's very hard to connect the special 2 super like out of that. Like it's very hard to actually connect it, but when you do, you get the damage. You can also do this. Hold on. You can also do this if you need to. Yo, what happened to my button? Yo. And you go just dive in the air and get that. If you really need like 40%, not gonna lie, you can just do this. Hold on. Yo, game into this right here. Oh, it whipped. Now I look like a fraud, but you can hit that. It's a 40%. What I was labbing earlier is just finishing off the combo with the assist. Boom, and I just finish it off with that to a super. You know, I just been labbing that. That's literally been my only grab combos as a whole. Now this next combo is gonna be a little bit weird. It is a max 100% blood combo, and you are gonna need to delay something. So we're gonna do a normal B&B, which is medium heavy launch, but you're delaying the down special too, so that we can get the jab like that. I had to get this video out for y'all, I'm not gonna lie. You go into that and you literally get it. Literally that easy, but the time is a little bit weird. But you do keep the corner, and it is 50%, and I feel like a lot of people should be trying to do it. I mean, you can also do it off of this, like off a light, make it a little bit more easier, mess that up, but you can do it off a light, and that's what I like about this combo. So when you actually get a light hit, like you can go into that, and I like that. I mean, it's not that much skilling, it's decent, but it is 100% bloodlust, so I mean, I take it. Now when it comes to the corner combo, and I'm gonna show you this, even though he is invisible on my screen, I'm gonna show you this on the smallest character. You don't have to use meter, but I just tend to use meter so that way you know the full potential. Now he's gonna go invisible. Let me rock. I'm gonna do medium heavy, and instead of doing the launcher like that, we're gonna do down forward heavy, which is his sweep, and we're gonna cancel it into down special 1. Now what you want to do is delay the next option, which is the dive kick, which is that right there, so that way you can hit light, medium, heavy, launch back up, and then you finish the regular combo like it's a B&B. Now it's a little bit difficult to hit when it comes to Teemo because of his height, but as you of course see that it is doable on Teemo. So it's a super boo 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 boo, and yep, that's the mid-screen combo that I have been using. Now when it comes to tagging out, I haven't really seen no optimal combos, so I just been like chilling with this one right here. Let me do the button, man. I've been just doing that just to be a little bit safe and cautious, and just tagging out somebody with Warwick, because I haven't really seen anything other than me doing that when it comes to the tag combo, besides like probably like using Echo or somebody. But I just been using that just for safety, just in case I need to tag somebody out, you know what I mean? Now when it comes to just bloodlust as a whole, I'm gonna give you one combo, because there's a lot of combos, brand new combos that should be coming out in like a few more days, because it's a little bit weird. It's like Kara canceling or just reverse beating, and there's just a lot of stuff that you could do with Warwick. A little bit concerned because I know he was able to cancel the special 2 to jump S2. And this combo that I seen on Twitter, I seen Tyrant do it, and I was just like, you know what, that's the combo I was looking for, because this jump special 2, I needed it. Now the time is a little bit weird, so if I mess up the time a little bit, you have to excuse me. But what you basically do is just a normal combo starter, which is this right here, and you will go into medium, jump medium, special 2. Now here's where it gets weird, because the timing right here, you have to catch him with another special 2. Let me show y'all. See, like that. Oh, mess up the combo. But you will catch them with another special too. It's a little bit of a delay. Once you get the timer down, you will understand it. It's a little bit of a delay. Much. Go see right there, and let me show you the damage. So that's the only bloodlust combo I have been just figuring out. There's also another combo with like a throw if you was to time it correctly. It's kind of weird, but you can't catch like a throw from all the way over here. And then you go to this and a whole bunch of other stuff. But we're gonna be coming out with a way more in-depth guide. Lastly, I'm gonna show you this one, but I'm gonna be explaining to you how I feel about this character. I personally feel like this character is going to be the adult Gohan of 2SKO, because you get, you know, properties of reverse B. You get to cancel out things that shouldn't be cancelable, that wasn't cancelable before. You're able to go inside stance off of like certain moves now. Also, if you are in Bloodlust, this right here turns into a mix, which is insane. It actually turns into a mix, so that's a little bit wild. That's a little bit wild in my opinion. I don't know why, but the assist change that has mixed up properties now is a little bit crazy, a little bit wild. So I'm just with it. I'm with that as a whole. I feel like this character is going to be a little bit unexplored for like a few days, and then once they click for everybody, it's going to click. My whole thing is that he is a rushdown character, so you would want to either play somebody that helps him get across the map, or if you're playing Yasuo that does all be all, because this is my guy, you would just have him run point, and then you would have him tag in Warwick. So you would have him tag in Warwick. Warwick would come down with a grab, and then out of nowhere he'd run his gameplay. And from his gameplay, he could do a lot. I'll mess that up, but he could do a lot. From his gameplay, he could do another grab. There's a lot of things that he could do from his game plan. Ooh, can't get that off though. But he can run his game plan, get his combos in, etc. You already played the whole neutral game. You already got close. You closed up the distance, and then from there you just, you know, enhance the game. You know, mix ups, mind games, pressure, etc. From there on out. So that's pretty much it for what I have for Warwick. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on the channel if you haven't already. I'll catch you on the next one, y'all. Peace.